Well, I know it's been about a month since I made my last YouTube video here, but over the holidays, I really wasn't doing a lot with AI and filmmaking stuff, other than some Unreal Engine project that isn't really involving AI at the moment, but when that gets farther along, I'll definitely talk about it. But I wanted to come back because over the last month, a couple of things have came out that I just thought were interesting. They're not maybe directly related to filmmaking, but I think that there's probably stuff that you can use in a project. And hopefully, if you aren't aware of these or you haven't seen anybody else talk about these already, this will make you aware and you can go and check them out. So let's start here. First, Sora has been released to the public. Now, Sora was maybe the first or definitely one of the earliest video AI models, or whatever you want to call it, that came out. Sora was like the first big thing that people were like, "Holy crap, AI video is coming!" And everything after that released. The funny thing is that it was all marketed like Kling, like Runway, Luma. They were all kind of billed as the Sora killer. And you can see YouTube videos, you can see news articles, and everything's like the Sora killer, the Sora killer. And I always thought that was funny because Sora was never available to the public until now. And so they were killing something that wasn't even, released. So I don't know. That's a little bit of a side tangent. But anyway, Sora is out right now. It's through OpenAI. So if you have a ChatGPT account, you can use your same login. I do believe you have to have a paid account, so I'm not sure 100% on that, but I think so. But anyway, let's get into it because I know people don't like me talking so much. Anyway, we can see it's pretty good. It does humans really well. This dog looks pretty good. This little animation character is good. Landscape. So yeah, I mean, I think it looks great. So were all those other things Sora killers? I don't know. You'll be the judge of that. Let me know. Does Sora live up to that? This one's pretty cool. The movement's a little, AI video like. So anyway, I wanted to try this out. I'm gonna do a live generation. It's pretty fast because I've already done some, but does it really live up to the hype when it's not the curated list that you're seeing here? Well, not quite. Um, so I wanted to make like this cat that is a futuristic warrior soldier, kind of a CGI type movie. And well, this one is a complete failure. It's some kind of, I mean, it looks like a furry to me, and I'm not a big fan of that. This one is okay, but it looks like a maybe a PS1 or something. Walking around, the camera tracking is all right, but it's very very low quality. Then I took my prompt because it very well could be that I don't have good prompts. I don't know if I'm a very good prompter per se. So I took my idea here and I put it in a chat GPT and I was like, hey, keeping in the same ecosystem, right? I said, hey, take this and write a better prompt for Sora. And it did that, and this is what it came up with. It's like a Tron cat. I don't know. You got your explosions in the background. So, it's neat for what it is, but it's not really like a high quality thing that you would use. Maybe, maybe some concept footage if you have an animation, some concept for a pitch or something. I try to do a motorcycle driving, not great. Now this one, pretty good. Sort of like feels like a 1950s style sci-fi something. So what it seems to do is humans very well. It seems to do landscapes very well. So let's do something new so that I can show you that it's actually really fast, but let's try to play to its strengths. Maybe you need some B-roll for a video you're working on. So let's just say my caps lock, a photorealistic woman walking through the park eating a greasy cheeseburger. During the day, behind her, there are circus clowns having a meeting, a business meeting. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. And down here you can create 1 video, 2 videos, 4 videos. We'll do 2 videos. You can do 480, 720. We'll just leave it at 480 so we go fast. You got your different aspect ratios, and they have different presets. It also has this option where you can upload image or video. I haven't tried it because when I clicked on it initially, it said that it can't do people. So maybe I'll record like a quick video on this camera here and see what happens if I upload it and see what kind of errors or whatever it gives us. But anyway, let's go ahead with this. I'm gonna hit go. We're gonna come up here and let's see how fast it goes. This is gonna be real time. So I mean, I don't really know what to talk about, honestly. But yeah, maybe I don't need to talk long, because I honestly don't know what I was going to say anyway. But we're already at 90%. So look, it's very fast. So there's no doubt about that Sora is quick. But will this very basic stock footage be realistic? I mean, what's more realistic than walking through the park, eating a cheeseburger, and avoiding a clown business meeting behind you? Oh, here we go. Yeah, look. There we go. The clowns, they got a pie chart. Okay, that's pretty good. They got a pie chart. So so there's that one. Our next one, this lady, she's picking it apart. It must be a Big Mac because there's an extra bun there. And she's just trying to get past this meeting, you know. They're talking back there, clown business and all that. And, you know, she's just going about her day. But this is definitely, you know, I think this is definitely usable stock footage for your video. So if you're making a video that has, you know, a woman that needs to be eating a cheeseburger walking through the park during a clown business meeting when they're talking about pie charts, Sora AI all the way is for you. And she's not actually taking a bite, so it's even more realistic because it's like when actors don't take bites. Okay, so the next thing I want to try is I just went down and I uploaded a video that I just recorded right here on my computer. And so we're going to see what happens. I put it in here. I hit remix, and we're just going to say a man sitting in a traditional podcast studio, talking into camera, wearing a hat. Behind him is a clown business meeting. And let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. My cat just jumped up over here. Like I said before, I don't know if this is going to work because the first time I clicked the upload button, it gave me a prompt that said if humans are detected, that it would fail. So I don't know if that's changed. I don't know if they've updated that or not. But I guess we're about to see. Because it would be pretty cool if this was a new way to do video, like video to video AI. Come on. Oh my gosh, it worked. I was putting my cat down. All right, that's pretty crazy because I really wasn't expecting that to work. All right, some edit points there. I had to feed my cat real quick. She just would not leave me alone, and I don't think you all want to see a cat butthole right here the whole time. So anyway, back to, I'm shocked that this worked because originally there was that notice that said that if a human was detected, it would fail, but it doesn't look like that's the case anymore. Now, the thing is that I'll say is that this is not the action that I did. So this is not video to video AI. This isn't referencing, this is like referencing the overall kind of tone of it. Because obviously he's wearing the same shirt, they're wearing a hat. But if I bring on, here, let me bring in, this is the original recording, right? So if I bring this in, you can see, okay, it's referencing talking by hands, but it's not doing the little dance, right? And I was wondering if it would actually do that. You know, I was wondering how much it would model after your, I guess, input video, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, hey, the style is there, and that's pretty cool. So that gives me another idea. I want to try something else out, and see how it comes out. All right, so let's use this same video, and I want to try something else out. I want to try something completely different because Podcast Studios is pretty easy, right? So let's say a man talking over a video comm system inside a futuristic spaceship. I can't spell. Spaceship, frantically talking to, I don't know, someone, clown businessmen floating in the background. All right, let's remix this. I'm going to use up all my credits, and everything is going to be about clown businessmen. Oh no, 789 credits. They give you quite a bit. It doesn't take that much. I mean, it's only 480 videos, but let's see how this does. All right, and we're at 90%, so I cut all that other waiting out. But it was, a matter of a minute, you know. So we're about to see, like, how it works. That's pretty cool, too. The clown businessman. It's got it. So, all right. It's not going to get you to where Runway is. Where Runway, you put an input video on, and it's overlaying a texture over that. So you're going to get all the same movements that your input video had. Whereas it seems like Sora is using that as a reference of sort of character design and gestures. So it's copying the gesture. You know, I was doing a lot of hand movements. I do a lot of hand movements. And so it's copying, hey, here's the gestures. Here's how the character sort of looks. And then it talks about, you know, the clown businessmen in the background are definitely very accurate to, if anybody's ever seen a clown business meeting in space, like, this is what they do. They dance back and forth in a line, you know. They have their arms always spread out. So it's pretty crazy how accurate it is. And if really, especially, I mean, both of them are great, but their human models in Sora are definitely really, really good. Oh, by the way, this is an Apple product, I guess. Okay. So what I want to talk about next is this website, Krea.ai. Now, you can do Flux image generation here. You can do video AI generation. Also, if you come here, you can use all different sorts of models that are out there, Runway, Luma, Kling. So definitely you want like a place that can do all that. This can do that, but that's not really, I think there's some other sites that do that too. That's not really why I wanted to check out this site. I wanted to check it out because if you come up here to generate, and you go over to real time, you'll see I already have something in here that I was toying with. I created this still image of a spaceship in Midjourney, and then I was able to create a 3D model of that ship. So look at that. It put light thrusters on the back. It's not the highest quality 3D model, but it gives you a 3D model that you can download. So that's pretty cool, I think. So let me, by the way, this burns through credits when you're on this real-time thing. So I don't know if it's going to let me show you from the top, but I'm going to try to take it from the top just to show you the couple of steps that you have to do. So over here, you have upload an image. So we're going to do that, right? So we have our image here. Just make that a little bigger. I don't think that you have to remove the background first. I have usually done it. Let's go ahead and try it without moving the background. I think it automatically removes the background. So let's just hit convert 3D with the image and the background intact, and let's see how it does. The one I showed you up front, that was already there, I did remove the background first. So if there is some sort of process that needs to occur, like removing the background before you hit convert 3D, we'll see the comparison here. So hopefully I don't run out of credits by the time this is done, because I'm not paying for it. I already pay for too many subscriptions. I mean, there's the Clown Business College I'm trying to go to, so I got to save up money for that. But as you can see up here, this is the timer converting to 3D. It's very fast. So, I mean, imagine you want to model this, and you can, right here, there you go. So this one doesn't have the lights on the back of the engine, but it's, you know, it's there. So let's go ahead and download that before I run out of credits. Once those are downloaded, you can jump into Blender or your 3D editor. We'll do an import, and it's a GLB file, so we'll choose that. We'll choose our model. Let's choose this one, import, and there you go. There it is. Obviously not the highest quality model, but, you know, it's a start maybe to get you somewhere, or if it's something that's going to be way off in the background, we'll import the other one here as well, just so we can get a good look at both of them. Let's see, import GLB. We'll do number 3 here. This one's a little better, actually, if you look at this compared to it. So let's just delete that, and we'll just move this one to the middle there. Now, this was a pretty detailed image to begin with, so going from that using AI to create a 3D model maybe isn't always going to get you super high quality, right? However, if you do something that's a little more basic, which I will show you right here, this I also did. This was rendered, so this was rendered in Krea, and this 3D model is, I think it's great. This, I think, is perfectly fine to put into a 3D scene, put in the background somewhere. I can, if I want to turn on the render view, let's switch. This is Eevee. Let's check in cycles, you know. Definitely a useful program, especially if you do 3D and you want a fast way to get a model that, you know, you can play around with, or you just need something quick that you generated off of Midjourney or whatever. Definitely a very, very useful website to play around with. Well, I think that'll about do it for this video. I hope that what we learned in Sora with its video and how it can take from the gestures and the overall style of a video that you input into it, or Krea, how you can generate an image and create a 3D model from that AI image that you can then take into Blender or a 3D modeling program. I hope that that is useful to someone. I hope that's useful for something that you're working on, whether it be film or social project, whatever it is. Hopefully there's something you can take away from this video. And also, if anybody knows of other AI, other websites, other anything that can generate 3D models from images and maybe do it better than Krea, please let me know in the comments, because I'm always interested in checking out new kind of cool AI websites and whatnot. So, but before we go, I think we should check in one last time on the Clown Business Party and just see how they're getting along. Maybe the meeting's over. Maybe they've already gone home already. Let's just go to, oh my God, they're having a dance party. Oh, they're over here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, you know what? I think when the clowns start dancing, that means it's the end of the video.